Thank you, officer.
All right, before we go on or any redirect, does anybody have an objection to me talking with Corporal Rick Williams and getting some updates?
Not from the defense round.
So, Corporal, here's what I gathered the last time we talked. I want to get an update from you. You just indicated that you have 31 inmates, and you indicated 4 officers, 1 corporal, and then you said 1 for Rosa. Is there an officer that is in the unit that is dedicated to the supervision of Mr. Rosa?
Yes, sir.
Is that on all 3 shifts?
Yes, sir.
What is their responsibility?
Pretty much to watch Rosa around the clock, make sure that if he needs something, he gets it within the guidelines of what MDCR can provide, and pretty much just to make sure he's okay. If he moves, they move.
Okay, so they're available 24/7 should he need anything or want anything.
Yes, sir.
All right. They're concerned, I'm sure, about his physical well-being as well as his mental health.
Yes, sir.
How often is he checked by someone for mental health stability or any concerns about mental health?
All 3 shifts, but let's just say that supervisor or any staff member feels as if there's an issue with Mr. Rosa's mental health. The officer will call the clinic, and then a mental health representative will come from the clinic to evaluate Mr. Rosa. If any issue or anything they felt like, okay, well, hold on, that's a little different, that may need to be addressed, or that, that's out of the norm for Rosa, or a red light for staff, they would do that protocol to have him seen by medical.
Is that becoming an issue? Has that been an issue in this case? Are you finding any warning signs with regard to any mental health concerns?
No mental health concerns with Mr. Rosa. Flourishing, if I would say.
All right. When we spoke last, you indicated that there are 2 instructors from Miami-Dade schools who come to the unit during the week. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that continuing to happen?
Yes, sir.
Are they providing educational services to Mr. Rosa?
Yes, sir.
All right. How much time per day, Monday through Friday, does he have access to, or are these instructors working with him?
They have their own schedule. Miami-Dade School Board has created a schedule that they pull and test every inmate that we have, every juvenile inmate that we have in our current custody. So as far as him individually, I will have to look at their logs, which they don't provide us their logs. They have to be requested, I believe, public record from the school board. We don't have those logs with us.
Do you interact with them?
With Mr. Rosen?
No, with the school board people.
Yeah, I speak with them, ask them how they're doing, or if there's anything we can do to help them, or I may get your opinion on an inmate or something like that. Yeah.
Have any of them brought any concerns to you about Mr. Rosa, his physical well-being, or his mental health?
No, sir.
And I think the only other thing I wanted to ask you about was, as now a level 3 detainee, is there anything different about his commissary access now than from any other level 3 detainee?
No, as a level 3, he has full access to commissary.
Okay. The one corrections officer that's assigned to him, where do they physically sit? Where are they when Mr. Rice is present?
If he's inside of his cell, they're physically sitting directly in front of his door.
Okay, so they're right outside his door in his cell, a single individual in the cell. He's not sharing that with anybody?
No, he's in a single man cell.
And these are the cells that are around the perimeter of this open area.
Yes.
When I read in your reports that he's in the day area, that's the common area of the unit,
Yes, sir.
where there's another, where he would be in the presence of yet another corrections officer.
He would be in the presence of all of our correctional staff when he's in the day
When
room.
he's in the day room.
Yes.
So for physical well-being, when he's in the day room, he's got 3 or 4 corrections officers nearby. And when he's in his cell or in his bed, he's got a corrections officer posted immediately outside the door.
When he's in the cell, yes, immediately out the door, and where he's actually stationed is right in front of the officer's station. So at any given time, that one officer that's assigned to him, plus another 4 officers may also be in the area.
Okay. Are there any restrictions? Now, you had told us before that most of the day area time, at least at this time in your unit, is during the afternoon shift between 7 and 11.
Yes, because the inmates are doing school.
Right. Are there any restrictions during the day, during that shift, that would preclude him or keep him from being in the day area?
We have him under protective custody, so during the daytime, he just wouldn't be able to come out for school with another 2 or 3 inmates. So the teachers will pull him individually for school. Other than that, no.
What about in the afternoon shift? Is there any restriction on him being out in the day area?
No restriction. Once again, just pull, from a protective custody, just pull by itself.
Okay, does that mean he becomes the only person in the day area, or that you have to escort him from the cell into the day area?
Well, he would always be escorted whenever he's coming out of the cell, but yeah, he will be the only person that would be in the day room. Recently, trying to slowly reintegrate him, we've allowed inmate Lopez, who Rosa knows, I guess since he's been housed with us, that will come out and pretty much interact with Rosa.
All right, so here's my concern. I'm looking through these logs. Now, these logs